Ding, ding, bow, 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 bow. Bam. Welcome to Strange Planet. To continue our Halloween theme about Michael Myers, there's something I need to kind of get off my chest. And I'm not talking about my last review, which I'll post below so that you can catch up to it if you haven't seen it, regarding Halloween 2 and them removing it from the franchise in lieu of this new production of Halloween coming out next year. No, I'm not talking about that. Let's talk about The Mask, the famous Michael Myers mask. Now, there have been different incarnations of this mask throughout all the Halloween films throughout the years. And, there were moments in my times of seeing these films that made me go, that mask looks creepy. There have been other moments where I would look at the masks in these films and go, that mask is corny looking. So, in my view, I think the most horrific Michael Myers mask ever put in cinema that really sucked was the one from Halloween 4. I thought it was too pale. I thought it was too clean. Like, I know in Halloween 4, he kind of went into a store. I don't know if it was a Rite Aid or something. And he picked up the mask and he just put it on. I don't know how they let him just walk out with it. The beeper thing didn't go off. It was a stupid looking mask. Like, it was like, first of all, it didn't look like it fit his head right. Like, it did feel like it was part of his body. It's like somebody did a paper cutout and just kind of like stuck it there. That's one thing. The other thing is that it didn't have a scary sense about it. And I don't know if that has to do with, because now we have a reference point to the earlier films. It might be influenced by that. But, I guess if it was used in the very first film, I would probably be saying something different because it was the first of its kind like that, to see something like that. So, I have to take that into account in judging this. I didn't like the mask from Halloween H2O either. Halloween H2O. Water. Halloween water. Yeah, like that mask, I wasn't too particularly crazy about it either. Like, there was a point when Jamie Lee Curtis looked through the glass and she came face to face with her brother Michael Myers. And when he looked back at her, it almost looked like, like... like the lips were a little too, I don't know. Like it looked a little stupid. Like, like he looked like he had duck lips, like Michael Myers duck lips, like he was taking a selfie with an iPhone or something. But it was better than the Halloween 4 one. The Halloween 5 one was better than the Halloween 4 one. However, the thing that bothered me about that, since it was a direct sequel to Halloween 4, why didn't they just keep with the same mask in Halloween 4? Maybe because they probably caught on to the fact that it looked stupid on the screen. So they said, hey, let's get him another mask, something a little bit more freaky. And it was. It was better. I don't think it was awesome, but it definitely was closer to the original mask. I like the hair. I like the, on it. It was too sculpted, though. He almost looked like he was wearing a porcelain doll's face in that movie, as opposed to a rubber mask. That's how it felt to me, And Halloween 5 already has its list of flaws that makes me go, oh, snap. What are they? Where are they going with this? Like the mysterious man with the trench coat and the hat and the briefcase and the tattoo over here. The Coat of Thorn, it's called. No, not Damien Thorn. Just the Coat of Thorn. Has to do with Halloween, Samhain, devil worship, that kind of stuff. Didn't work out. When Halloween 6 came out, it's hard for me to remember that mask because I only saw that movie once. And there's a reason why I only saw that movie once. I only saw that movie once because it was that bad. It's not worth watching again. I can't. That movie was just plain god awful. I don't know what, and the whole, revealing of the guy, but I was like, oh, okay, so, it was so anticlimactic, like, it didn't do anything for me, it didn't do anything for the storyline, did nothing. Mask didn't do anything either. There was even a point where Michael Myers looked like he was running for a second. Michael Myers doesn't run. He never ran. He never had to. He will still get you. He could be walking slow and you could be like doing a sprint, Jesse Owens style, down there. He'll still get you. So yeah, that's a problem for me. Now, having said that, I can think of Halloween Resurrection, which I saw, I think, twice. Didn't like it. It wasn't good either. The Mask was alright. Nothing to scream about. Rob Zombie's Halloween Mask was good. That was good. That actually made sense. Like he took the mask from his sister's Judith's boyfriend before bashing him over the head with a baseball bat. And he used that mask. He put it on with the clown outfit, which was kind of weird. And then he kills Judith. He hides the mask under the floorboards. And when he returns 15 years later, he knows where it is. So he gets it again. It's kind of like, disintegrated a little bit. And I liked that. That had this, made it even more foreboding, more evil, more, it kind of really fit into the whole thing about who Michael Myers is. So that's my third favorite. My second favorite Michael Myers mask is the one from Halloween 2. Okay? No, not Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. 1981 Halloween 2 that they're planning on taking away off the timeline for this new movie next year. That mask, even though it's supposed to be the same mask from the first film, was clearly not. The hair was lighter and it was more slicked back. It was longer as a result, so they had to slick it back. Maybe they put mousse on it. I don't know. I liked how Dick Warlock portrayed the shape in that mask. Like it was creepy as heck. It really was. Like you could tell. Like just watching that film, you could see how that mask just really gave an incredible depiction of how horrifying it is to be chased by somebody looking like that. Now, having said that, the absolute best Michael Myers mask of all time was the one from the original 1978 classic that John Carpenter himself directed, wrote with Deborah Hill, and made it happen, man. He even made the music for it, and it was great. Michael Myers mask in Halloween 1, the first one, 1978, was the standard by which all other masks will be made after. I don't understand why they don't just use the same mask. I guess it's the same reason why they don't use the same lightsabers in Star Wars. I don't know. It's a prop thing, I guess. But that mask was great because that mask, they just didn't pick that up in the store. I mean, they did, but it wasn't Michael Myers. For those of you who don't know this, some of you may not know, that mask was formulated from a William Shatner Captain Kirk mask from Star Trek. Yes, Star Trek is responsible for Michael Myers. So they took a William Shatner mask, right? And they bleached it white, right? So, but it's still, you can still see the details, the cheekbones in the mask, right? William Shatner was like, "Why did you do that to my face?" So they bleached the mask, they cut the hair, and they messed it up really bad. Like they chopped that thing up like bad, like a bad barber, like a blind barber in a barbershop or something. I don't know. And they cut the eyes out a little bit more, making them bigger so that they can look more hollow and more lifeless. It was creepy. Like when he emerged from the dark to get Laurie in the other room after she discovers her friends are dead and stuff like that. That was an awesome shot, man. Yeah, that happens. And what's interesting? When I was younger and I used to watch this on VHS, even on DVD, I would watch the scene where Laurie looks out the window in her classroom at school earlier that day. She sees Michael Myers for the first time looking at her from across the street by the car. And, I know that was him, but it wasn't until Blu-ray kicked in and high definition kicked in when I could see that shot and I could see every detail of that mask, making it even more creepy. So, kudos to whoever came up with the idea of the Michael Myers mask. I think it's John Carpenter, or I'm sure he got help from somebody who knows how to do these things. So those are my Michael Myers masks. Now, having said that, since the new Halloween's coming out next year, what's that mask gonna look like? Is it gonna retain stay true to the original mask, like from Halloween 1, even Halloween 2, which I loved very much? Or is it gonna get stupid cornball corny like Halloween 4 and third Halloween H2O, Halloween water? What are your thoughts? What's your favorite Michael Myers mask? Talk to me. Comment below and share with me what your favorite Michael Myers mask was or is as we move on towards a whole year until Halloween 2018. Until then, Ralph Perez Strange Planet. Check us out, Wide Range Media Podcast.